Welcome to this week's Wednesday Waffle. Got a lot to talk about this week. We're back from our English invasion and I'm hard at work editing videos to put up here on YouTube. What else have I got to talk about? I've got a thank you, I've got a competition and a couple of anecdotes, one of which will explain this week's title and thumbnail, I believe. Let's start with the thank you. Those of you that we met on our England invasion will have received one of these mugs. Fantastic mugs, work well, and a cracking picture on them. They were made for us by Kev from Vanonymous. Please go check out his artwork, superb channel. While we were away on our trip, Desmond, like all true Scotsmen, proved that nothing is worn under the kilt. Actually, the skirt dropped off the back of the valance. It'll be covered in the videos, but basically I'm doing the repair myself, and actually after finding that what is behind the valance or under the kilt is absolutely nothing in Desmond's case, my repair will be different. I may try to video it, we'll see what happens, but to be honest I'd rather get the repair done, and I'm having to do it literally by myself. I'd rather get the repair done quickly, easily and safely than video, but I will try to do some video of it and talk about my reasonings behind what I've done. The other thing I have to announce is a competition. We're going to be running a competition. Don't worry, it doesn't have to be just this video. I'll be reminding you for a couple of waffles, and we'll probably close it down at the end of January, so it's not running too long. But the competition is, after our English invasion, how many miles did we record as per the mileometer on Desmond and recorded in the written diary that we do for every trip. So to win one of many valuable prizes, please enter that mileage below or on subsequent videos, and we'll keep that going till the 31st of January, and I'll tell you what the prizes are over the weeks, and I will also remind you to enter. It'll be done by a drawing. Just enter below. Okay, I think I've covered everything I want to cover apart from the anecdotes. So let's start with the reason for this week's title. Yes, I lived under the stairs long before Harry Potter did, and the story behind that is actually our married quarters at various RF stations during the 80s and even the 90s to some extent. In that time the quarters were small. There was just ourselves and latterly Craig, and we were entitled to a small 2-bedroomed quarter. There was no room to put up a computer. There was no room to have it up permanently. We had it beside the bed in the bedroom occasionally, but that meant kept dismantling and put it back together every time I wanted to use it. So we settled on the obvious place and the only spare room we had, because the living room wasn't that big, and quite often the kitchen dinette was just that. There was no dining room. So the cupboard under the stairs became my home, long before J.K. Rowling thought of Harry Potter and his accommodation. So in there I had set up initially my Commodore 64 and then my Amstrad PC 1512. Yeah, boy oh boy does that go back some. And in that cupboard I had a bookshelf, I had my books, I had the computer, and I could go in there to hide. And this is confession time. I used to go and hide in there when some of Lindsay's friends appeared. So I wasn't always out fishing or otherwise. Sorry ladies, I was hiding in the cupboard. Ah dear. Yes, anecdotes from my time in the Air Force. See, it's all not good fun, but it's always worth a laugh. And talking of laughs, this further anecdote happened as we were on holiday on the English invasion. There's an awful lot about the English invasion in this, and I suspect I'll be talking about it for a long time. It was a cracking trip. However, we were going to meet up with Gary and Vicky from Escaping the Matrix, and we'd planned a spot, but just in case we had a backup. Now the planned spot, Gary and Vicky had kindly offered to let us park on their land, and the backup was a car park just down the road, which on Google Maps looks good. However, in discussions later, we were talking about this car park and the backup, and Vicky told us that it used to be the local dogging spot until the Forestry Commission made the car park pay in display. Now, I can hardly keep from laughing now, but the conjunction of the local dogging spot and pay in display had me in hysterics. It tickled my funny bone, and as you see, I really am having trouble, great trouble indeed, of stopping from bursting into fit of giggles at a dogging car park being pay and display. Yeah, shall we just leave that there now? It's no, let's not. Let's have another giggle. Anyway, remember the competition. How many miles have we done to do our English invasion? All I can tell you is it's more than 0 and less than infinity. But over the weeks, however, before, oh dear, yes, it's before the videos appear, because this competition will be going until March. But the mileage is pretty obvious. The route we did was from our home in Scotland down to Wiltshire, across to Ipswich, back into the Midlands, up through Yorkshire and home again. So have a go, and as I say, there's prizes to be had. Thank you for watching Desmonds Donders. We'll hope you'll join us again for more photos, waffle and video as we travel around Scotland. Bye for now.